Tonight we're gonna have a little party, have some food that's rare. At the head of the table, gonna put Mr. Henry's chair. I'm gonna invite all of the big dogs. We're gonna laugh, drink, and eat. Then we'll save the bones for Henry Jones, 'cause Henry doesn't eat no meat. Buster Holmes, red beans and rice. As a young man playing up the A&P corner, our band's goal on a Monday, a Tuesday, or a Wednesday was to make enough money between 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock to get red beans and rice and meat for everybody in the band. And we would literally run, because if you could get there in time, there would still be cornbread. And getting cornbread was important. Nothing wrong with the baguette, but if you got there, it's like, so we'd play, because it was, for a couple of years, there was rules, laws enforced. Police suggested that you would, we could only play for 2 hours, so we'd play from 11 to 1 and run to Buster Holmes's. And if she liked you, she'd just give you a piece of free meat. And if she didn't like you, you didn't get no free extra meat in your bowl. You definitely had to pay for it. She gave Jim Sherpa's dog free meat and bones a long time before she ever broke down and gave me a little bit of some old pork chop out of that pot of beans. But playing for lunch, and then have an hour lunch, then go back and play and hope you make enough, you know, to make dinner and stuff. And making dinner and making groceries before the mid-'80s, you could actually go to the old French market, like Danny Barker said, and go to the French market and get vegetables. Stacks of rotting vegetables, dumpsters full of rotting vegetables at dusk. Hey, if you're a young hippie kid, you know, you could, those dumpster diving in the French market, you feed the whole band cheap. And get your meat at Buster Holmes for lunch, and have some vegetables for dinner, and you'll be fine, kids. You'll be fine. And yeah, all the food that I ever. I'm a Sicilian boy. My mama's name is Salvatrice Palermo. Her mom, Carmela Vasta. It's my family came in through the port of New Orleans and the port of Galveston, because you couldn't come in through New York for a while if you were a swarthy Mediterranean. So I had family that passed through here on their way to become cotton pickers in Texas. Family's got to do what a family's got to do. But I've always felt rooted here, like that there is some ancestralness to this place, that my family on their way from Sicily to Canastota and Navasota, Texas, spent time here and left something behind that I came to collect. You get something good just by being born here. Oh, if only I had been born here. But you know, next best thing, spend most of my life here, and that's worked out pretty fine for me. Henry's not a boozer, not a drinker like me. Henry barely ever takes a sip. Henry never needs a napkin, 'cause the things he eats don't drip. Yeah, tonight we're gonna have a soiree. It's sure to be a bake. We're gonna start out with short ribs, breasts of chicken, end up with T-bone steak. After the partying is all over, oh, Henry's gonna take his seat like the gentleman that he is. That will save the bones for Henry Jones, 'cause Henry doesn't eat no meat. He's a vegetarian. Henry doesn't eat, he's an ovo-lacto vegetarian. Henry doesn't, oh, he likes a little gluten now and then. Henry doesn't eat no gluteus maximus. He don't eat no, well, just bacon meat? Not really. Henry doesn't eat no meat.